Welcome to the Tech Egg. Don't get scrambled. Enjoy the video.
In this video, I will explain how to use the Base crypto network with MetaMask. First, open your MetaMask wallet and locate the network selection drop-down at the top. Click on Add Network and then choose Add a Network manually. You'll need to input specific details for the Base mainnet: the network name, a new RPC URL, the chain ID, which is 8453, and the currency symbol ETH. Once you save these settings, the Base network will be successfully added to your MetaMask. Now that Base is connected, you'll need to fund your wallet. The easiest way is to bridge Ethereum from another network, such as the Ethereum mainnet, directly to Base. Utilize a reputable bridging service to ensure your assets are transferred safely. Remember to account for gas fees on the source network, which can vary. After initiating the transfer, confirm the transaction details on the bridge's interface, and then check your MetaMask wallet for the arrival of your funds on the Base network. With funds in your Base wallet, you can now explore the exciting world of decentralized applications, or dApps, on the Base network. Simply navigate to your chosen dApp and connect your MetaMask wallet, ensuring that Base is the selected network. Whether you're swapping tokens, providing liquidity, or engaging with other protocols, MetaMask will prompt you to approve each transaction. Always take a moment to carefully review all transaction details, including the amount and gas fees, before confirming. To ensure a safe experience on the Base network, always prioritize security. Only use official and verified links for any dApps or bridging services you interact with. Your MetaMask seed phrase and private keys are the keys to your funds, so keep them absolutely secure and never share them with anyone. Be extremely cautious of phishing attempts and any suspicious requests for your personal information. Finally, regularly update your MetaMask extension to benefit from the latest security enhancements and bug fixes.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if I helped unscramble your problems.